Hello everyone and welcome back to Angela Bruce Photography, now on YouTube. In all honesty, after my first video, when I heard that audio, I instantly went out, bought a microphone, so I really hope that the audio on this video is a bit better. Today we're going to be talking about what do I have in my camera bag on a wedding day. I thought a video like this might be super helpful for someone who's starting out in photography, starting out in wedding photography, and just kind of doesn't know where to start, or even if you're coming up to your first wedding and you just have no idea what do I actually need to bring. Your first wedding can be a bit daunting, so even if you're not sure about what to have in your bag on a wedding day, don't worry, I've got you covered. And just a little disclaimer before we get into it. Every photographer is so different. Please don't take this video as this is what I have to have in my camera bag. It's just showing you what I personally have in my camera bag. This is just what's worked for me personally when I've shot over 200 weddings. So I like having versatility. I like not being stuck to a prime lens. Some photographers love a prime lens. So again, just see what works for you. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of what's in my camera bag. Now, the little miscellaneous things that I usually also have in my camera bag is I have an ample amount of SD cards. I also have an ample amount of batteries. Batteries for the camera as well as batteries for my flash. I usually also have some Panadol in there. I usually always have bug spray. Being in Queensland, you need bug spray. There are so many venues in Queensland where you just get attacked by mozzies and midgies, and I am not about that. Also, as you can see from my very, very pale white skin, I also carry a lot of sunscreen on a wedding day. Honestly, my favorite thing after a wedding day is my post-wedding shower and just washing off all the bug spray and the sunscreen. This is Charlie, he's my cavoodle. As much as he wishes he could come to wedding days because I think he would have so much fun, unfortunately, Mum just doesn't want to have to look after you on a wedding day. She's got enough to look after. Honestly though, he would be the star of the show. Before I got my little puppy Charlie, I used to just like come home to a bit of a quiet house, and now I know when I come home after a wedding day, I always have this little munchkin to give a little cuddle to, say hi to, and he's always so excited to see me. Honestly, he has just become the light of my life. Are you gonna smile? See everyone, it's not just you guys when your children or pets do not smile when on camera. My child has also been brought up to be camera ready and is never camera ready when I need him to be. But the second you are off camera, you are going to give me all the smiles, aren't you? Because that's what you do. On a wedding day, I typically shoot with two lenses in particular. I use a 24-70 and also an 85. I find that a 24-70 as well as an 85 gives me enough versatility throughout the day. I do, however, take off my 24-70 when I get to the reception. I still keep my 85, but I switch the 24-70 to a 35mm lens. This is mostly because my 35mm can go down to 1.4, and especially at receptions, you need as much light into the camera as possible. But then as well for party shots, I switch from my 35 to a 17-28, which is a Tamron lens, and that gives me a nice wide angle for the dance floor shots. Now for the cameras that I use a Sony a7R5 and an a7R4. Again, I like having two cameras because then it means I can use two lenses, and it means I have enough versatility throughout most of the day that I'm not having to go back to my bag every 2 seconds. The one thing you'll find when you're first starting to shoot weddings is that only having one camera gets super difficult, because there's always a bit of a wider angle that you want or a bit of a closer up shot that you want, and just having those two cameras just makes you be able to get it going. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for coming onto my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And again, if you have any other questions, feel free to pop them in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to do some videos answering those questions as well. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for the support. Okay, bye guys.